Once again, it's time to turn those lights down low. A little lower. That's it. This month, co-host Matt Finnborn is reviewing that famous 1958 B horror flick, The Screaming Skull. Take it away, Matt.
In a Mercedes-Benz Gullwing, newlywed couple Eric and Jenny arrive at their big country palace. It's really lovely. Eric used to live there with his old wife, the one who died, Marian. This is our home, she used to say. Well, it's gonna be lovely again now that Jenny is here. That's what Eric says. The big country home has a gardener named Mickey. He's developmentally disabled, but he's kept the place up for the 2 years Eric's been away. Mickey and Marian spent hours on end in the garden. He loved her very much. You know, Mickey doesn't really think Marian's gone. He expects her to show up one of these mornings. Poor Mickey. He keeps the place up like a shrine. Jenny, isn't she wonderful? Yes, she's so very nice. She's not at all like Marian, and that's for the best. So many men, when they lose their wives, they marry someone just exactly like their first wife. But it hardly seems fair using the living to bring back the dead, does it? No, Jenny is not at all like Marian. Did you know she's very wealthy? She's so timid and gentle, but it's like she's afraid of something. You see, Jenny's not had a very happy past. She's very impressionable. She lost her parents many years ago in a tragic way. They drowned in an accident. Jenny saw it all. So she's very impressionable. And Eric wants her to be happy. Marian. How did she die? It was a rainy day. She and Mickey had been working up in the greenhouse. She was coming down the path to the pond. Perhaps she slipped on a leaf. Her skull was smashed. She hit her head on the 7th wall of the pond. She died in the water. Yes, she went away and didn't come back to play. Marian. Mickey says she cries in the night. But dead people don't cry, Mickey. Oh, but he heard her. There's a portrait of Marian upstairs in the house. One stormy night when the open windows make banging noises, the picture frightens Jenny. And there are more reasons to feel scared. A wet lily pad from the pond on the floor. How did it get there? Another night there's a skull in the wardrobe. Yes, Jenny's scared now. And when she throws the skull out the window and it comes back banging on the door, it really freaks her out. But Eric says there was no skull. Of course not. He thinks Jenny should talk to Reverend Snow. Jenny's been sick before. She spent a year in a sanitarium after her parents had died. Reverend Snow thinks Eric should take her away from the house. If she's so impressionable and that house frightens her so much, why subject her to it? But Eric can't do a thing like that. Not give in to her sickness. He wants her to be happy. So they'll stay. The portrait upstairs of Marian, Eric wants for him and Jenny to burn it. It means nothing to him, and he wants Jenny to be happy. All right, Jenny. Go on, Jenny. That terrible scream you hear, it's only the peacocks. Jenny feels as if she's destroyed Marian with her own hands. She'll come back, and she'll come back. Now Jenny sees a skull in the ashes. Darling, there's no skull there. Eric assures her. There's no skull there, Jenny, darling. There is no skull there. Or is there? Eric tells Reverend Snow that Jenny saw a skull in the ashes, but Eric didn't see anything there, of course. Of course. But Reverend Snow still thinks the skull is real, and he's gonna search for it. Everywhere. Well, that's the plot. The Screaming Skull sure has its moments. An eerie feeling. It has its flaws too, of course. But it's a B-horror movie. It's supposed to have flaws. That's how we like him. The director is Alex Nicol, who also plays the developmentally disabled gardener Mickey. The film is actually the first one Nicol directed. He had earlier only been an actor, appearing in westerns like, for example, The Man from Laramie. The Screaming Skull was shot in